Right, we've asked the BZ faithful. BZ Army? I don't know, what do we call you guys? Tell us in the comments what you think we should call our fans. Anyway, we've asked you lovely lot to send in some questions and we're going to answer them today, whether it's about Airsoft, about BZ or whatever else. As always, if you've got any questions about Airsoft or BZ in general, leave them in the comments and they might make it in a future video. James.brown.7549186. Sort your username out, mate. On Instagram. Are there any plans to stock any other obscure rifs? Ooh. Well, I don't know what you'd count as an obscure riff. Let me just go on the BZ Tactical website and see what different riffs we've got in stock right now. Well, we've got the Arc 1s, which are HBA mech rifles in stock. They've been selling really well. We've actually got like 14 colours of them, but I think we've only got about 7 or 8 of them left at the time of recording. We've got the Midnight Mint Eve series from KWA. That was made exclusively for UK customers. It's in a really nice minty blue colour. We are getting the much anticipated lever action rifles from G&G Armament later this year. Maybe early 2025, we're not sure yet. But those are probably the hottest guns in Airsoft right now because they're so unique and there's nothing else like them. We've got the G&G Bullpup shotguns coming in late June. We got about 50 of them in a few months ago and they sold out within a matter of hours. It was less than 24 hours. So we've got some more coming in. So if we've still got some left by the time this gets posted, make sure you grab one before they sell out again. Other than that, I don't know what obscure riffs you guys are wanting. We've got a folding FMG9 that we got a center prototype of. We might be stocking that bad boy in soon. If you want it, tell us in the comments if you do. But if there's any other quirky, different riffs that you think BZ should be getting a hold of, tell us in the comments. We always love a suggestion. At the Yorkshire Mail M on TikTok wants to know our thoughts on the KWA Ronin 47 AEG rifle. And he wants to know, does it only take KWA mags? Well, the answer is yes, it only does take proprietary KWA mags. It's got that lovely thick banana at the front. That's what she said. Personally, I think the Ronin 47 is a great rifle. We've got a couple of members of staff pick them up themselves and run them. Maybe we should go and talk to them, one of them right now. Right, we're here with our shop manager, Bailey, who is a owner of a Ronin 47. If you just want to give us your personal opinions, your honest opinions on the gun and what you think of it.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing gun. Once again, KWA knocking it out of the park. Best part about it, it's an AK, but it's not full up. Full top half is an M4 upper, which makes everything easier of a gun to upgrade, so gate tines, even HBA, stuff like that. And the best part is, it's the only mag for it. So 120 BBs, absolutely amazing, means that one, no one else can use it, and also it means it's the best mag for the gun. Nice and easy.
Lovely stuff. Now, speaking of the Ronin 47, that leads us on to an Instagram question we got from Jack D and Coke 2011, who wants to know, when will the KWA Ronin 47 mags be back in stock? Now, Jack D and Coke, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. The KWA Ronin 47 mags won't be in stock until late 2024, maybe even 2025, I'm afraid. We're getting them in direct from the supplier, direct from the KWA factory, so it will take a while for the shipment to arrive with us, I'm afraid. At time of recording, there are a couple of other shops that have Ronin 47 mags in stock in the UK, so if you're really desperate for them, I highly suggest you go and pick them up right now before they sell out too. See, we're not greedy here at BZ. We like to spread the irresponsible spending all around the UK. _flannel97 on Instagram wants to know, do you upgrade gear if people don't have the technical knowledge to do it themselves? Well, this calls for a little visit to the BZ Tech Centre, here located at the back of our Teesside shop. We have a full-time technician 5 days a week who repairs and upgrades your paintball and airsoft guns. Say hi, James.
Hello.
Tech work starts at just £30 an hour plus parts. You can either supply your own parts to us or you can buy them from BZ. We're in the BZ Tech Centre with James. We're going to ask him a few technical questions, starting with number 1 Sigs Sawyer fan 131 from TikTok asks, what mod should you do to a gun if you've never done it before?
I'd say if you've never been inside a gun before, keep it nice and simple, stick with the hot rubber and nub. For the money, these will make the biggest difference to your gun, and they're fairly simple for you to get your head around and fit yourself. So yeah, something simple to start out with, hot rubber and nub.
Jake_Knots on Instagram asks, what silicone do you recommend when doing your hop up and bucking?
Not sure if he's referring to silicone rubber or the grease that you should use when you're actually applying your hot rubber into the hop chamber. So really, you want to try and not use grease if you can. If it is really stiff, then yes, feel free to use some grease. If you are using a silicone rubber, however, don't use silicone lube on it.
So what types of silicone rubbers would you recommend people use in their guns?
So regardless of the material of the rubber you're using, I'd always stick to Maple Leaf. They're a pretty solid brand. If it's a normal stock barrel, stick with a Macron. If it's their Maple Leaf barrel, go with a Super Macron. They tend to work the best.
NTTGTTV on TikTok asks, my Combat Master Alpha is curling BBs to the left and right. What can be done to stop this?
Obviously, if it's a brand new pistol, that's not ideal. I'd say get a proper tech to actually have a look at it first before you start messing with it. Other than that, if it's just general wear, you want to make sure is that looking down the hop chamber, that the nub is actually coming down central and that arm that pushes it down isn't bent or deformed in any way that's going to put the hot rubber off kilter and actually send the BBs flying. Could also be down to either a worn hot rubber, a dirty barrel, or you just need a new barrel. It could be down to any of those things.
Isn't it nice having someone on this channel who actually knows what they're talking about for once? Thanks, James. Right, we're back in the shop with everyone's favourite bus wanker, Bailey. He's going to give us some tips on travelling to airsoft games with your gear. What are your tips, Bailey?
Easiest thing, make sure it's in a case or a bag. Got to be concealed. That's how you get arrested if not. Easy as well, I take a hard case myself, so I take the train over towards Dirty Dog, brand new little close near site. Nice and easy, keeps all your gear in there. Obviously, mentioning anything on public transport, never say the word gun out loud, it's never a good thing.
So basically, keep your gear concealed at all times and don't tell anyone what you've got in there, because you might get an unexpected visitor when you arrive at the station from the police. So that's all the questions we've got for now, but if you've still got something on your mind that you need BZ to answer, we might even make a video about it. If you like this Q&A video and you think we should do more in the future, hit us with a thumbs up, subscribe to the BZ Tactical YouTube channel, and of course, go on bztactical.co.uk and spend all your pennies.